everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Scratch and Itch. And today, I'm doing something a little special. Given that it is June and it is Pride Month, I went ahead and I was looking at all the different games on Itch, free games that I could go through for Scratch and Itch, with the tags LGBT or LGBTQIA, I think is what it is on Itch there. And I found quite a number of games that were part of this competition rather, called the Only One of Any Asset Visual Novel Jam. And this specific one is the Queer Edition. This took place back in like April of this year. And every game in it, one is like very limited in what it is, and two is made by a member of the LGBTQ plus community. Like all the main developers and all the games from this competition, I guess, were yeah. Anyways, each of these visual novels for this competition are, well, it is called the Only One of Any Asset. They are maxed out at 1,000 words, and they can only have one sprite and one character with one pose. They can only have one background, one place or one time of day, one illustration, 1,000 words, as I already said, one background sound file, one voice actor, and all of that. Just whatever you can think of, they're only allowed one. So, yeah, we're going to be looking at some of these today. I currently have 4 lined up. I had a bit of backstory. I did already try recording the first one and just, eh, uh, not using that one. But anyways, we're getting into this one. This is As You Wish. This is made by Kathinka, probably how you pronounce that. I'm just pronouncing that phonetically. And, time to ask a goddess for dating advice. That's the only description given, other than it has an ending and has a main menu drawing right here. This is actually really cute and pretty. This is actually really pretty. And it's got 1,100 words. Like, looks like they probably updated it after the event was done to add some more words into it. But made by just a one person with a soundtrack by someone else named Rain. But, oh yeah, we have our full credits here. A game made by Kathinka.ping. Whoops. Why is that a .ping file? And music by Rain Era. And playtesters, yay! But anyways, let's just jump into this one. Ooh, pretty. The central temple of Adia is normally a place buzzing with people. But now, only you are here. Did you come this early in hopes that this would be the case? Who knows? You look around cautiously before rummaging through your bag and pulling out a single flower. I'm gonna turn this one down a little bit. 1 second. Music. No idea how long. Let's just do that. No idea. That's probably fine. You look around cautiously before rummaging through your bag and pulling out a single flower. Is that supposed to be your offering? A mere flower. Do you really think that a measly flower will be enough to summon me? Oh, great, Adia. I pray that you accept my offering and come hear my plea. You kneel there before the altar, hands pressed against your chest and eyes closed tightly. Oh my, I suppose it won't harm me to at least hear about what you wish from me. Yes. That's really pretty. You wince upon hearing my voice. Slowly you open your eyes. You wish to speak to me. Yes. My great goddess, my name is Uniper. I came here to ask for your advice. Is that so? Am I now an advisor? I hope this doesn't seem rude, but I truly need some advice, and I know that you are the most knowledgeable out there. I see. If you think that way, then let me hear your troubles. Last week, a mysterious woman appeared in this humble town. Not much about her is known, but she has this particular atmosphere around her. Is this woman a threat? You come to me to ask for a way to get rid of her? No, most definitely not. I came here because I wanted some advice from you on how to ask her out on a date. You look at me. Your eyes are sparkling with hope. Oh, did you really come for love advice? How awkward. But I suppose I can try to give you some advice. I suppose you could, write her a letter, follow her around, ask her out directly. I suppose you could write her a letter. You could write her a letter where you've noted down your feelings. I'm sure she will understand once she reads it. Oh, that sounds so cute. It's just, I have no idea where she lives. Giving her the letter in person and then running away would be rather embarrassing. You could ask her out directly. You could just talk to her, normally like all other humans do. If it only were so easy, but I have no idea what we should talk about. And before I know it, I get clammy hands and start stuttering. I don't want to make a fool out of myself. You could follow her around and see what things she enjoys. That way it could be easier to start a conversation with her. What? No, that just sounds creepy. Are you truly here because you wish for some advice? It seems like you are not too keen to listen to any of them. You let out a heavy sigh and shift into a more comfortable sitting position. I don't know. I guess I was expecting something extraordinary that would make her fall in love with me instantly. You rub your face and then look up to me more determined. I'm sure you've made a ton of people fall for you. How did you do it? Was it magic? Do you listen to yourself when you speak? Why would you think that? I never even had a lover. Huh? What? Are you serious? Yes, my love is for my people, not just a single person. Yeah, but still, there are so many stories about gods fooling around with the mortals and so... And I am not one of them. Please stop assuming things like that about me. I do not have any interest in romance or this fooling around you speak of. But why? Romance is one of the most wonderful things in life. It would only hinder me in my duties, so I see no worth in it. So you never even fell in love before? I don't think so. Though from time to time, there is this one woman whom I have to think about. Oh, what? So you did have a crush? It's not a crush. Yes, of course, my goddess. So what was with this woman you speak of? I do not like the sarcastic tone you are using. However, it also feels refreshing to talk to someone like this, so I suppose I will indulge in your curiosity. She was a soon-to-be mother who frequently visited the temple to pray for a healthy newborn. Her sincerity was what originally drew me to her, but when she visited the temple after she gave birth, she smiled so brightly as she presented her child. Her smile was one of the most lovely things I have ever seen. It was the first time I thought that having a family must be something truly special. You look at me even more intrigued than before. Just what are you thinking in this pretty little head of yours? Oh my goddess, so you want a wife and kids? What? You start laughing. You should have seen your face. How nice that you feel brave enough to laugh at a goddess like that. Oh, don't say that. I was just surprised. It's not like I don't understand. Marrying a cute wife and having a ton of kids does sound lovely. I never once insinuated that I'd want that kind of life. Talk about being unbelievable. I saw the way you gushed over that woman. But don't worry, it's fine. Your secret's safe with me. Before I can even object, you lean a bit closer to me. So, you really have no idea how I could approach my crush? No. After all, you didn't like any of my previous advice. What a bummer. I suppose it's not meant to be. Even if I just went up to her, I'd have no idea what to say. And I also don't want to talk about something boring. You let out a sigh as you bury your face in your hands. What a sight. You may be a particularly noisy human, but seeing you this discouraged is a pity. I suppose it won't hurt to help you a bit, Huh? I silently take the flower you offered me beforehand and tuck it into my ribcage. Huh? After a few seconds, I take it out again and present it to you. Oh! Hold on. You've got a flap leaving into your internals, or your internals, don't you? Okay, then that's what that is. I didn't know what I thought that was. Apparently that's what that is. Interesting. What? Where did all these colors come from? You stare in awe at the flower that is now shining brightly in a lot of different colors. I just push it into your hands. Looks like you have a good conversation starter now, no? Wait, are you giving this flower to me? Yes, of course. You came here and asked for some help, so this is the least I can do. Oh my goddess, thank you so much. You stand up and hold the flower tenderly in your hand. I will take great care of this flower, I promise. That's good to hear. Now get going before any of the acolytes discover you here. You nod and turn around to leave, but after a few steps you stop for a bit. I'll also come back to tell you how it went. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, okay, short and sweet. That, that was sweet, okay. It was really pretty. A little weird with the whole ribcage thing, but really pretty and sweet. Okay, then. That's... Apparently, these are just gonna have a theme of ending abruptly. With, like, no actual, like, here's the end. That just, like, flashed to the main screen again. Okay. But, that was As You Wish. If each of these are gonna be, like, 10 minutes, I'm okay. I guess I'll go grab one of the other three I have lined up currently, and we'll get back to it. So, 1 second. Okay, I'm back, and here we have the Blessing of the Flower Goddess. I don't really know how this worked out, but two of the ones I had lined up are about goddesses, and the other two kind of go together as well. I'm not going to spoil those just yet. We'll probably get to go through all four. But this is The Blessing of the Flower Goddess by Glueblade, I think. Yeah, Glueblade. Yeah, Glueblade. Ugh, I'm having a hard time speaking today. So, yeah. The spring festival is in full swing, and one girl takes the opportunity to ask for a blessing from the goddess of flowers. That's a little description for it. So, yeah, I'm not gonna waste too long on this one. Doesn't quite look exactly how I want on here. It has these black bars here, but that's fine. But anyways, let's just jump into this one, shall we? It's so quiet here. Everyone else is down in the village, dancing at the festival. But not me. I've hiked all the way up here. And the reason I came here is... her. While the spring festival is happening, you can ask the flower goddess for her blessing for the coming year. All sorts of things like resilient crops, mental fortitude, or good weather for your wedding day. Although I think she has a sense of humor as to what she considers good weather, That certainly was a stormy wedding the other day. That's what I'm here to... That's what I'm here for, yes. Huh. Oh, she's so pretty. I'm so glad my village has a festival like this. On some days, it got so crowded that she couldn't keep up with bestowing blessings, or she got swarmed by kids. Well, I love the music on this one. It's kind of exciting to have her all to myself. I might just stare for a little longer before I make my wish. Click on the butterflies to look more closely. Oh, this one has a little bit... The village looks pretty far away from here. It really shows how far I had to hike to get here. Oh, that's a little sweet touch. A little bit of point and click going on. Everyone else is down in the village singing and dancing at the festival. I can just barely hear the sound of the bells and tambourines drifting over here with the wind. They're missing out on the most important part of the festival. Words are really hard right now, apparently. Maypoles were put up all over the village, and the surrounding area to signal the beginning of spring. I helped out with sewing the colorful bands. The flags are waving gently in the wind. There's a nice spring breeze today. Little flowers are growing all around her. They're soaking up the sunlight. The simple white dress brings out her beauty, and it matches the daisies. Even her fingers are elegant. I wonder if she had to practice how to keep her poise, or if she's always been like that. Maybe there's hope for me to become a little more elegant as well. Many little daisies are woven into her hair. She's the goddess of spring, after all. They match her perfectly in daintiness. Her long brown hair is cascading in waves. You really have to be a goddess to have hair like that. She's the picture of elegance sitting with her eyes closed, and her eyelashes are really pretty. Some of her hair is tied in braids, while the rest of it flows freely. I wonder if she ever has to redo her hair, or if it always stays perfect like that. I don't think I've ever seen it tangled. And finally, the days are still cool despite the warm spring sun. I'm wearing a jacket over my clothes too. How long did I spend staring at her? Too long, probably. Oh, she opened her eyes. Oh dear, you've been standing there for a while. Did you come to ask for her blessing? She just giggled. It seems like you haven't made up your mind quite yet. She got up, and she's coming towards me. She put one of the daisies from her flower crown in my hair, and then, she kissed my temple where she brushed the hair back to weave the flower in. Dear child, I bless you with my wish for your future to contain all the happiness in the world. I'm just staring at her in amazement. I should probably reply with some words of gratitude, but I can't find anything to say. I'll treasure this moment forever. It's no crop resilient spell or anything like it, but it feels like I've been truly blessed. Credits: art, writing, and coding by Glueblade, with music by Whisper 3, Perry Tune, Made in Renpai. Okay. Oh, these are all gonna be like these very short and very abrupt endings, aren't they? That one had really pretty music though. I wasn't paying attention really to the music in the first one. I realized it was like very loud, so I like turned it down, and then I never commented on what it actually sounded like. I just wasn't paying attention. But another very short, very sweet one. But very pretty goddess got our main character's head go spinny, apparently. But okay. On to the next one. These are going to be like bam, 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 just going all through these. But, which of these next two am I going to do first? I'll cut away and decide and be right back. Okay then, here's the next one. Welcome to the night before my wedding. Yes, this one is a little bit based on a wedding. And the next one's gonna be something about that too. Like, I didn't even fully plan that out. It just sort of ended up with two about goddesses and two about wedding-related stuff. This is The Night Before My Wedding, as I already said, by Ponponchu, or Ponponchu, I think, or Chewy Pon. Both names are listed on here. I think Ponponchu is probably the correct one. I don't know. But, yes. The quick little blurb for this one is, it's the night before both of your wedding, and you were nervous. So you and your fiance had a talk. Ugh, words are hard. Why are words so hard? But this one's got music by Dova Syndrome, background by Pixabay, and quick menu GUI assets by Lily, I guess. Oh, so, yeah, let's jump into it. The music so far has been really, really pretty. What is your name? I gotta pick a name. Fine, I'll put Art in here. Sure. I remember the first time we met. I was in trouble with the local Yakuza. Thought I was as good as gone. Then he saved me. Kuno, the most infamous assassin around. I didn't understand why he would do what he did, when I was just a nobody. He was a strange man, always aloof, yet so graceful in style. And by miracle, we fell in love. It's tomorrow. Dear. What are you doing sitting out here so late? The gentle, deep voice catches your attention as Kuno enters your vision, slowly walking towards you from behind. Are you nervous? Maybe. You haven't changed your clothes yet. I signed to him. Kuno's hearing ability was damaged, so I have to use JSL to communicate with him. Japanese sign language? That's cool. I like that one. That's a nice touch. I just got back from work. And I see I'm not alone in that. He chuckled as he took a seat next to you, the cold air of the night brushing past both of you. I've been thinking about the first day we met. It was unusual. Kuno lets out a laugh. It certainly was, wasn't it? Under no normal circumstances does one meet when they're being rescued from a kidnapper, after all. When you put it that way, it sounds even more weird. Heck, even getting reminded you're an assassin already gives me whiplash. Kuno let out a sigh. A gentle smile graced his lips as he looks out at the garden. Even still, I don't want to get reminded of that. I never really liked my job, after all. You don't? I never heard you talk about that. Well, I don't like to muddle on things that I don't like. Plus, I just treat it like a minor inconvenience. My job, that is. Then, what is your dream job? Kuno blushes at my word. He lets out a small amused chuckle at my question, making me confused. As cheesy as it sounds, you are going to make my dream job come true. Eh? Kuno chuckled more at my response. I've always wanted to be a house husband. I like to just cook, clean, and take care of someone I love. So when you proposed to me, I almost cried. Almost, you were creating a river. Laughter filled the house as the two of us sighed. A comfortable silence passed by us as we looked up at the sky. Hey, I've always been curious about one thing. Yes? I gulped, not knowing if I should continue or not, as I am afraid it might be a sensitive question. But after a while, I decided to bite the bullet. Knowing him, he wouldn't mind. Did something happen to your hearing? I remembered you were still able to hear on the day we first met. Ah. I nervously rubbed my hand as he stared at me in shock. As he stared at me shocked, rather, sorry. Maybe it really was a bad idea. You don't have to answer. I thought it was, Oh no. No, it's fine. I was just shocked since you're so straightforward. It's not a bad question, I promise. I sighed in relief as I scoot closer, letting him know I'm all ears. Well, it was the day after I saved you. I had a mission. The target was someone politically powerful, so I had to prepare a lot in case something bad could happen. However, I didn't prepare enough. They had a bomb planted near in case I ever succeeded in my mission, and... I'm sorry. No need to. I was careless. While I was lucky enough to get out alive, my eardrums sadly did not. But I don't really dwell on it too much. What happened happened, and all I could do was to continue living. Wow, and you still managed to do all of your future missions without your sense of hearing? Of course. I did get very thorough training in case of accidents like these. I see. I sat there speechless. To lose a sense like that must be really tough. He still continued to live his way and follow his heart despite it. He's way more stronger than I am. You know, I really like winter. His voice snapped me out of my brooding as I lifted my head to look at him. Despite not being able to handle the cold, being able to stay warm with someone is an endearing idea. I hope we can do that tomorrow night. Yeah, that'd be nice. Are you okay? Huh? Oh, of course. I'm just thinking, I guess. There's just a lot of things that happen to you, and I just think about how you're still standing so strong, and I'm just... Kuno's warm hand on my face shuts my rambling off. My gaze met his as we stared at each other. You know, I actually am not as strong as you think I am. After that incident, someone tried to go after me, knowing that my hearing was permanently damaged after that mission. Till now, I'm really scared to go to sleep because I was afraid I won't be able to see another day. But then I met you, and I've been able to enjoy life again. If you're thinking that you're not strong enough, or that you're not doing much, remember me, okay? I haven't said yet how adorable this character is yet, have I? This character is adorable, I love him. I gave him a closed-eyed smile. He was always so sweet. Of course. Good. Come now, let's go to bed. We have a big day tomorrow after all. Okay. You are always so sweet. What are you doing, game? What is this? I'm sorry, Kuno. What? But I value my life way more. I have no choice. They're going to kill me if I didn't do it. At least you're warm. What? Just not with anyone tonight. What? What? Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this? What was that? Game? Why? Why? Oh goodness, why? That was not okay. That's not okay. Okay then. That was not okay. What? Oh, why? That was not it. Okay, on to the next one, I guess. Oh my, what? Oh, I need a moment. I need a moment. That one got me. Okay. Okay. I'm back. I've got the next one set up. Alright. The ending on that one got me. That caught me so off guard. Like, seriously? What was that? That was so cute. It was so sweet, and then they did that to me? Seriously. But anyways, moving on. Can't get caught up on that all day. Welcome to the Maid of Honour by SummerOrigins. Doesn't look like there's any other. Might have done it all by themselves. I don't know. There's nothing else on here. But, this game Lady Violetta, our friend here, has always dreamed of becoming a beautiful bride, but there are things she must give up in order to live the life of her dreams. And we play her bridesmaid. So, yeah, this one's also playing a little bit differently. Like, setup-wise, like the other ones were like RenPy things. This one opened up in my browser, and I had to like drop things and set up things weirdly. Over there, we got it. But, anyway, let's just jump right into it. We do even have like our music player down here at the bottom. That's like what's actually playing the music. Oops. I can't believe this day has come. I still can't believe I'm getting married today. Time goes quickly, doesn't it? Well, someone's a bit sad. A bit sad to think this might be the last time you'll help me with my hair and makeup like this. Is this the one I was reading something that said there might be something wrong with? No. I don't know. This is a very weird setup for this. It's a bit sad to think this might be the last time you'll help me with my hair and makeup like this. Anyway, how do I look? Beautiful as always. You look beautiful as always, my lady. It's all thanks to you, really. What would I do without you beside me? I'm sure you'll do just fine, my lady. But truly, I'm glad that you were the one helping me pick out the dress and accessories. You really do have an eye for these things. You even helped me plan the venue decorations, as well as invitations. I knew I could trust you with these things. You are the person who knows me best, after all. Thanks to you, everything is simply perfect. Not to mention, we got to spend some extra time together before your last day as my maid of honor. I couldn't be happier with this send-off. Hey, can I really not convince you to stay? That was a neat trick. Oh, I like that. That was really cool. I'm afraid that's difficult. No, of course. I wouldn't force you to stay if this is what you wanted. Besides, you'll be happy for me too, right? My fiancé isn't a bad person at all. In fact, I'm probably very lucky to be married to an upstanding and successful man like him, don't you think? And it's not like I can't be friends with you anymore after our marriage. In the first place, we've known each other for a very long time. Something like this, it wouldn't get in the way of our relationship, right? Why did you agree to marry him? Why did you accept his proposal? I've told you, didn't I? I've always dreamt of this day. Be a bride, get married, live an ordinary life. Though, to be honest, I thought that anyone would do. Well, perhaps not just anyone, but I thought that as long as he loved me, it was good enough. And I thought, as long as you were still by my side, none of this would matter. But now that you've decided to leave... Oh, perhaps it's better to say that you're leaving because of this. Am I right? I really am a greedy and ungrateful woman, aren't I? Don't get me wrong, I do love you very much. I really do. But, in the first place, it could be nothing more than this. And with you leaving, I just wanted things to stay as it always has been. As even after my marriage. Is that too much to ask for? No, I know that I'm being selfish. And I've given you hope that things might have turned out well between us. But we both should have known better. Or perhaps I'm simply being a coward for not choosing you. But to be ostracized by people I cared about. But is this really any different? You will have to leave behind many things just the same. A married daughter is like spilled water, after all. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'd be unhappy in the future. But even if I was a little more courageous, how do you know if everything will be alright? That's not something you can promise me, can you? Don't be ridiculous. Just... You don't trust me after all. You're just protecting yourself. You're just protecting yourself. I suppose that's where we differ, my lady. I would drop everything just to be with you, but it seems that you cannot do the same for me. It's not that I wouldn't. It's okay. It's okay that you wouldn't. After all, aren't you just protecting yourself? I can hardly blame you for that. But that's why I can't stay with you anymore. Let's end things here, alright? You're right. It would be cruel to keep you by my side when I cannot give you the things you wish for in return. It's about time I let you go, isn't it? But after all is said and done, I'm still grateful to have known you at all, and I'm glad that you're here for me today, even if today is our last day together. It's selfish of me to ask, I know, but still. Can you wish me a happy marriage? Of course. I'll always wish for your happiness regardless. After all the time we spent together, it's difficult for me to hate you. But I hope you can understand why I can't stay with you. Yes, I understand. I'm sorry for hurting you. I guess this is where we'll part ways. Thanks for everything. Goodbye, my lady. Is there anything after this? Or is this just where it ends? I don't know. No, the music is just gonna... 1 second. I don't think there's anything I can do here, right? I think that's the end. Okay. I'd seen a video on this. Maybe I'm just missing something and it's meant to keep going but didn't, and it's not supposed to stay here. Give me just 1 second. Okay, I figured I'd double check, like, in, like, the comments for the on the download page for this, there's someone with a video going through a couple of the games, kind of similarly to what I did here, just a different selection, with the exception of this one. So, yeah, I was just double checking. That is the ending. It is just the screen. This one is yeah, this one's pretty. This one's touching. Not exactly the happiest. But, I sort of knew this one wasn't going to be the happiest. I had no clue about the third one. I can't get over that third one. But, yeah, I think that's all the selection I have for today. So that's where we're going to be ending off this Scratch and Itch. So, I guess this is where we part ways for today. And tomorrow we'll start up on the next Minecraft series. I think I have it planned. I still need to put together the pack. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.